What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to talk about my wood burning stove. As you can see, it's a vogelzang boxwood stove, the bx26e. I actually bought this used on Facebook Marketplace about 4 months ago. I got it for around 200 bucks. It came with a handful of the black piping and some polish and stuff that I got with it too. So I live in Illinois, in Chicagoland, and I saw a tractor farmer fleet have something not like this, but pretty similar to it for, I want to say, like $349. If you go to Menards, it's even more money. So I bought this used. It looked like they've been discontinued for a while. It looked like they came out in mid 2000s, 2010. I think it stopped somewhere right around there. I'm not sure. So definitely has some years on it, but it's pretty much it's in super good shape. It has a little white going on, but if you put that black polish on, it looks like brand new. The only issues I've had since I've owned it and I've been burning a lot actually, is the seams. They're not airtight, and they kind of break, so I had to buy some like high temperature silicone cement, furnace cement, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be good for 2,000 degrees, up to 2,000 degrees. So I kind of had to redo a lot of the seams. And then up here you have where you can cook and shit, but I put like pans with popcorn and oil, and it didn't get hot enough to make it pop. And I've put water up here to get some more humidity in the air. It'll make it steam a little bit, but it wouldn't get it boiling. And I've got the fire up pretty hot, so I don't know if I was just doing something wrong or my pot was too thick for it to heat up enough. And then I did caulk around it all, help kind of make it airtight. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it, it's not super airtight, so you get a lot of air in there, which makes it burn a little more wood than I would like. It burns hot, it burns good, but I know it's definitely not super airtight like a lot of these newer modern ones, but you're also paying $5,000 to $1,000 to $1,200 depending on the size. And they're all EPA certified and all that stuff nowadays. But this is just for my garage, so I don't need anything fancy. And then right down here, there's a decent sized gap there that lets air in, which I saw like on another video on these stoves that another guy did, is kind of get the ash and you kind of pile it up right in front, and it'll help stop the air from going in there. So. And make sure you have a gasket. When I bought this, it didn't have a gasket on it, so I bought one off Amazon. It's like a 6-foot rope for like under $10, something major. And then I got the fire brick all in there, and it's you can fit a lot of logs in there. I forgot what the manual said, up to 18 inches, but it's like almost, I would say, like at least 2.5 feet deep. It's definitely deep, and you can fit a lot of wood in there. And then there was a hole right here, kind of caulked that to help stop the air going in. Try to help save on wood, like for overnight burns. I'll throw in I'll put a lot of wood in there, hardwoods, oak I'll put in there. And after, let's say, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, it's pretty died down. It's pretty much just maybe a little minimum fire or just red coals. So definitely not a great stove for an overnight burn if you want to keep the house warm or anything like that. But like I use this, I want to say it says it can heat up to 1,200 square. It's either 900 to 1,200 square feet, I want to say. But I got a 2 car deep garage, decent size. My walls, they're not insulated. That one's insulated. That one's goes into the interior of the house. And then the attic, I actually went and insulated the attic, but I didn't use the actual attic insulation. I think it's R13, pretty much insulation for walls. I had it kind of stuffed up there. Figured I got it cheap at Menards on sale. It's like, figured it's better than anything. But it heats up the garage really good. I have a thermostat here that I bought, and usually that gets up to 81, around 80 degrees. Gotten it up to 82 when it's in the teens, 20 degrees outside. Still gets nice around 80 degrees in here. And then I have a fan blowing on it. I usually have those two doors open, which goes into my kitchen. And then right where you open the doors, I have another fan that blows it this way into my living room. And then my hallway goes, living room is all right here. Then I have a hallway that goes down that way. And my thermometer over there gets up to around anywhere to 68 to 71 degrees. So, and I usually keep my house around 74, 75 when I don't have this going, and it heats the house up and keeps the house warm when it's been in the low teens, mid 20s, low 30s. Keeps it around upper 60s, 70s, no problem at all. And that's just with the fan blowing into the kitchen and another fan blowing in the living room. And I have about, let's say, a little over 1,000 square foot house. So it does what it needs to do. It gets hot. I just bought it mostly just to heat up the garage. But it's, like I said, this is the perfect stove for a garage, workshop, shed. I don't know if I would put it in my house. I think I would spend the extra money and get a better wood stove if you're going to heat up your actual house with the one. Especially, I wish this had kind of a glass door. You can see the fire and stuff like that. It's not a big deal, but no, for the most part, I think it's a really good stove. It does what it needs to do for me. I know I've gone on the threads, like the formulas and stuff for like wood burning stoves and stuff like that, and all the comments and posts I saw on this brand and this type of stove have all been like negative, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry you bought that, waste of money, blah blah blah." But personally, I haven't had any issues, and I thought it's been a great stove. Like I said, the only complaint I had is kind of burns wood quicker than I would hope, but it's not that huge of a deal. I got plenty of wood. Yeah, whole big pile over there, and I probably got a couple face cords out in the backyard. So, but no. Went straight through the attic, through the roof. Not bad for $200 used with a bunch of the black piping that came with it. If you haven't bought any of this stuff yet, you'll find out how expensive the piping is, especially the double or triple insulated pipe or whatever. It's for, I think, what is it, 3 feet? It's like $75, close to $80, I think, somewhere right around there. So it adds up pretty quick. But yeah, for the most part, I think it's a pretty good stove. If you guys have any questions or anything, just hit me up and I'll try to answer it. Or if you got any comments or input, just let me know. Thanks, bye.